Hi, my name is Jess Kalbfleisch, and I am the Executive Director at Northwood University for St. Jude Up Till Dawn. I wasn't sure how I wanted to share my personality through an application avenue, so instead I asked my closest friends and family to describe me in one word, and this is what happened.
If I had to describe Jess in one word, it would be completely selfless.
The one word that I believe describes Jess would probably be caring.
I've been asked to describe my daughter Jessica in one word. I'm going to use maternal.
If I had one word that I could use to describe Jessica, it would be excellence.
One word I would use to describe Jess is she's extremely trustworthy.
So one word that I think describes Jess really well is a team player.
One word I would use to describe my friend Jess would be perseverance.
The one word I would use to describe Jess Kalbfleisch is determined.
I would describe Jessica Kalbfleisch as happy.
If I describe Jessica Kalbfleisch in one word, it would definitely be altruistic.
Describing Jessica in one word would be driven.
One word I'd use to describe Jessie is personal.
If I had to describe Jess in one word, I would have to say that word would be eager.
One word I would use to describe Jess is nurturing.
Describe Jess in one word, it would be passionate.
One word I would use to describe Jess is inspirational.
I would describe Jess as a go-getter and strong-willed.
The one word I would use to describe Jess is motivated.
I'm going to use a little bit different word, and it is responsible.
Jessie is the one who holds things together. She takes care of her family, she takes care of her little sister, she takes care of her friends, and she takes care of strangers.
Back in middle school, and we had kind of been given a break in practice to kind of take our time, kind of do whatever and that kind of thing. The coach had stepped out for a minute. I remember Jessica taking that opportunity to do circuit training on her own, and I was so like, what is she doing? Why is she doing circuit training right now? But then it kind of struck me that Jessica was working as hard as she could, given the time that she had, so that she could be the best on the volleyball court.
Every day I see the type of person that she is, and it truly inspires me and many others to be a better person just like she is.
She's faced a lot of adversity, both academically and athletically, and I've never seen her shy away from a challenge. One particularly poignant example was Jess's ability to fight back from a debilitating high school injury to go on and become an exceptional college athlete. I'm proud to call Jess my friend.
She's always doing the extra work, she's going the extra mile, she's always doing more things than the normal person would do to get the job done, or a task that shouldn't even be done that she feels like she needs to do. She's always that one person that's doing the work when nobody's watching.
She's always happy, whether we just got done running 2 miles for soccer conditioning or we're watching a movie just hanging out. I can always look at her and she will be smiling. Sometimes she smiles and is so happy that she's crying. I can remember multiple instances, actually a lot, from our friendship when we're watching a happy movie or a love story, or even if I just tell her a story about me and my friends when I was really happy or won something, she just cries for me because she feels everyone's happiness.
Up in high school, Jess and I both have the same class called Student Senate, where we did community service projects and gave back to the community. I could always remember Jess as being the person that would always drop whatever she was doing to help out other students or whoever it may be. She's an awesome person, and I think that's really one thing that really stood out to me from her.
The time when we were little, I was slamming the cabinets on our TV stand, and I did it one too many times, and the TV started to shake, and it started to fall off the stand, and it was going to hit me, and Jess pushed me out of the way and took the hit for me.
At high school, she was very passionate about many things, including sports, school, friends, family. She never had any problem helping people out when they needed help.
Always going out of her way to make sure people are happy. She is always texting girls and making sure they're okay when they seem down at practice, and she goes out of her way to get coffee or just hang out so that if someone needs to vent. She has always been there for me, and I couldn't be more thankful to have a friend like her in my life.
Jess is always eager to help others. She's eager to get more out of people because she knows that people can do more, and she's eager to get people to commit to something and contribute to something greater than themselves, and is always trying to help others. And I would say she's really just eager to make a difference.
And she managed to keep the house rented, pay all the bills on time, and take care of things that needed to be taken care of, such as having contractors come over, fix things. And given all of that, I am extremely proud that she is so responsible at such a young age. I doubt I could have ever handled such a such a responsibility when I was her age, and that makes me very proud as a father.
Talked to Jess a lot about her experience at St. Jude, and she's talked about the good days and the bad days. You know, there's definitely been both. She's talked about times where team members have quit on her. She's talked about times where it's been tough to even raise $1. But the one thing that's been consistent is that she's always, done it in a glowing way because she cares. She generally, loves St. Jude, what they do, and the impact they're making in this world. And I think that's the reason why she's become such a leader in this process, that she cares, and she's giving us every single thing you have because of the care she has for these recipients and the people that she wants to help through St. Jude.
We had a practice before a game, and coach split us up into 2 separate groups, the starting lineup and the non-starters, and we were just going to scrimmage each other and kind of make a game like. And Jess got put on the team that wasn't the starters, and before we started scrimmaging, I overheard her talking to other girls saying, we need to make this game like, we need to make sure our starters are ready for the game, we need to, put high intensity, high pressure, we need to get them ready. And I kind of just stood there and listened to it, and I was shocked, because knowing myself, if I would have been put with the group of non-starters, I would have been kind of bitter and upset. But Jess didn't do that. She got over it, and she thought about what the team would need and what we need to be successful. And it just kind of really showed me a lot about Jess that day and the kind of person she was. And she wasn't saying that because she was in front of any coaches or anything or trying to look good. I actually just overheard it, so it really showed me a lot that day about Jess and who she is, and just that she's a team player.
You'd think asking for one word that it would just be one word, but I feel so blessed to have people in my life who see me this way and view me this way and can count on me the way that they do. My personality is just me, it's hard when someone asks you what you're like to explain, because to you, you're just you, but to them, I'm all those words, and I think that's the best way that I can explain the type of person I am and the type of person that I'll be for St. Jude, regardless if I'm on NVC, if I work for them one day, or if I'm just a monthly donator. Either way, I'll still be me.